What's the first question? Is there a question before that question? Hi, my name is Jeff Raker. Welcome to the question for today. I'm a big fan of questions, in case you haven't guessed. I challenge my clients to ask better questions. And one of the questions I ask to help them is there a question before that question? Do you really want to ask that question first? Sometimes they look at me and say, oh yeah, I want to ask that question. And I'm looking at them and saying, no, you don't want to ask that question. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's like the question to somebody who's always late. Maybe it's an athlete on a team. Maybe it's a member in your business. Maybe they're always late to the Zoom call. Maybe they're always late getting into the office. You don't want to ask, why are you late? I've had people argue with me about this. It's not going to get you anywhere. It doesn't get you what you want, which is probably the other great question to ask yourself. What do I want? What do I want to know? What do I want them to do? Oh, if the person's always late, I want to know, what do you have to do differently to not be late? You're going to find out why in the process, but you're also going to hold them accountable to their behavior and their choices. Is there a question before the question you want to ask? There often is. Do you know it? Are you willing to step back and take a moment and think about it? I even challenge clients to look at their people and say, give me just a second. I know there's another question that's better, and I'm working on that. And think. Maybe you can't come up with it. Maybe you can. If you do that with your people, what does that communicate to them? I think it communicates great leadership and learning. What is the question before the question I want to ask? What's the first question? Keep it short. Because? And? What else? Can you say more? Do you hear the invitation? There's a question before the question you want to ask, usually. Find it. And you'll grow your leadership and you'll grow your people. Level up your leadership with this question for today.